Goldilocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
Strap yourself in, because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Angels and Healing Light. I'm your host, Laura Romeiro, and I'm so pleased to be bringing you this show all about angels and healing. So today, we're going to do a bit of an introductory show and tell you what I've got planned for you in the future. I'm really looking forward to meeting you all over the next several months and getting to know what's important to you and how I can help you. But in this show, we're going to talk about angels, who they are, what they are, how they help you, how to recognize signs that they're near, how to communicate with them, and there's going to be so much more. We're also going to talk about healing. Healing is something that is so near and dear to my heart as well. You know, healing can happen in many, many ways on many levels. It even, sometimes in the midst of a very difficult time or transition period, and you might think it's the worst time of your life, there is an incredible healing that might be taking place. And unfortunately, we're not always aware of it. So part of my goal is to help you see that there is healing in certain circumstances that might just seem terrible at the time, but in the long run, there's something beautiful that takes place. So we'll go into the many splendored methods of healing and why that should matter to you. But this show is for you. It is for your friends, your family, your loved ones. It's meant to help you and your loved ones have the happiest, healthiest life possible with the help of the angels, the divine, and the many wonderful teachers and healers, but most importantly, yourselves, because you're opening your hearts and minds to this energy and the information. So with that goal in mind, I'm going to be bringing you over the next several months and beyond the opportunity to hear from guests that have a great deal to teach and share. They're really the top of their field, and in very great importance to me is that they are truly in service to people and to the world. They include healers, authors, psychic mediums, inspirational speakers. I even have a hospice professional. There's so much more that's coming your way. So I really look forward to having this be of service to you. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of homework. Now, it won't be the first time you get homework from me. I don't usually give a test, but I am going to be giving you some homework. So as you listen to each show and to listen especially to each guest, I'd like you to make a note of something that really gets your attention or unexpectedly resonates with you, something that just says, aha, to you. The reason I'd like you to do this, because the angels have told me that in every show, there will be a message that will be very meaningful for some of you, or perhaps for all of you. So make a note of whatever catches your attention and then take further action on it. Taking further action means thinking about it, connecting with your heart and finding out really, why is this calling getting my attention? What do I need to do about it? Do I need to do research? Do I need to have a better diet? Do I need to be good to myself? What is it that it resonates with you for? So that's your homework. But gosh, there's so much to explore, and I'm so grateful that you're here with me to do it. My goal is that each and every one of you will benefit in some way at the highest level possible. So come along with me on this journey of light. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am a certified angel intuitive and reader. I connect with people's angels, and I get very supportive, meaningful, uplifting, loving messages and guidance. There's no doom and gloom here, let me tell you. But doing readings is really, it's such a joy for me. It's just one of the things that fills me with joy and happiness, and being able to help people and guide them and heal them is, well, it's just something that brings me pure joy. I just love working with angels. So, by the way, everybody, I will be doing a reading at the end of the show, and this message is going to be for all of you, and it's going to be wonderful. So please stay tuned for messages from the angels. So otherwise, I am also a spiritual healer. I have studied under the amazing, wonderful Joanne Brokus. Joanne is a medium. She is a spiritual healer. She's an author. She's written some beautiful books, and I'm going to have her as a guest on my show in just a couple of weeks. Please stay tuned for that. She has made an incredible difference in my life and in my ability to help others. And this lady really talks the talk and walks the walk, and she is just one of the most beautiful souls, I think, on the planet. So please stay tuned, and we'll learn more about spiritual healing and some of the other methods of healing that she does. So I've been able to study spiritual healing under her. I'm also an Asui Reiki master teacher, and I've studied under Raven Keys, who is a wonderful lady that has come up with a way to provide Reiki in the operating room, during chemotherapy, in hospice settings. And so it's kind of like a medical accompaniment, but wow, going into the operating room at a time where somebody is so vulnerable and being able to provide that healing energy to them during that process. And it is proven to help surgeries go much smoother. It's proven to help them heal faster, and something I think we can all get happy about is less pain. But more about that a little bit later. I also have a very special place in my heart for helping those that are in hospice and animals. Oh, gosh, I love animals. I have a deep caring for animals. I've studied animal communication, and I've had some great conversations with the unlikeliest of creatures, including Clementine, who was a very lovely and gentle ball python. That was a lot of fun, and I look forward to talking to you about that in some point in the future. I've also had a very long and varied career in the medical field, so you can see that caring for and healing others has always really been a big part of my life. So being able to work with angels and energy healing and spiritual healing is just the perfect answer for all the things that I've learned and done in my life. Now, I put this show together. I've seen firsthand the very utterly amazing and even miraculous events that can occur when you invite angels into your everyday life. And when you open your heart and your mind to the possibilities of healing and divine communication, your life will change so quickly. It's just wonderful. But I have been directly and indirectly guided to bring this show to you because I've been told it's really needed. Quite frankly, and I mean this in a really positive way, putting the show together has been like driving a locomotive with no brakes downhill on an icy track. It's moving very fast, and it's very exciting, and so many wonderful things are falling into place that I know, when you're trying to get something done and it just starts falling into place and people just show up to help you and guide you and make things happen for you. Well, that's how this has turned out for me, and it happened very quickly and with great enthusiasm and energy and joy. Holy Mother of Pearl, it's going to be a great ride, so make sure you stay on board with me. So, enough about me. Let's talk about the angels. I hear that some of you want to hear about angels out there. Well, I love angels. I am absolutely awestruck, amazed, amused, immeasurably grateful to them for their love, their guidance. I found them to be the best teachers, comedians, friends, huggers. They love us unconditionally. So what's not to like about that? But let me ask you this. Who is your favorite angel and why? Well, my favorite angel is Archangel Michael. I know a lot of you are familiar with Archangel Michael, but I had a lovely experience meeting him one day. I didn't know it was even possible to meet an angel. I thought you died, and when you went to heaven, that's where you met the angels. But Archangel Michael actually came to me one day and helped me with a situation where there was a lot of negative, that I'd been attacked by some negative energy, and he came and poof, took about 30 seconds and made it all go away. And I was awestruck for the longest time. I just couldn't believe that, the Archangel Michael, and there was no doubt that it was him. Trust me, when you see him, you know it. But I just couldn't believe that he would come for little old Laura. Who was I? I was nobody important. But he came and helped, and that was something that started a snowball effect. I wanted to know more about him. And the more that I studied Archangel Michael, the more I found about other angels, and more and more and more. And there are so many angels. There's so many archangels. And of course, we each have a guardian angel. But all of the archangels out there are many, and they do wonderful things, and some of them have specialties. And it just opened up a whole new world for me. When that happened, I decided I wanted to talk to them. And that was really a labor of love, an intense labor of love. But I think we finally have it down to real good communication. And so it is now one of the highlights and joys of my life. And my mission is to help people connect with their angels, to remind them that they've got angels that are there to help them. They love them unconditionally. There's just an endless number of wonderful things about angels. So who is your favorite angel and why? I'd love to know. So now, through a show of hands, who out there knows that your angel's around you all the time? I mean, all the time. And who knows your guardian angel's name? Did you know you could ask your guardian angel for their name? Do you talk to your angels? Now, which one of you don't know that your angels are always with you? So if you raised your hand for that last question, see me after class. I would also love to know, have you had an angelic experience? Did you have an experience that maybe it saved your life, or maybe it changed it in some profound or meaningful way, or maybe it was just a simple experience that changed your heart? But I would love to know about that. So if you have an angel story that you would like to share with me today, I would love to hear it. And in the interest of time, just try to keep it kind of short, but I would surely love to hear your story. You can also feel free to email me at Laura, L-A-U-R-A, at angelsandhealinglight.com. That's the name of my website, Laura at angelsandhealinglight.com. So, there are historical records of angels in all religions, in all time periods, in all cultures and countries. So the beauty of this is you don't have to be of a specific religion, belief, or culture. If your creator is God or Buddha or the Michelin Man, it doesn't matter, because the angels are still with you and they love you. What they are divine messengers sent by God to help us be our best, our happiest, and our healthiest. They help us with our relationships. We all need help with relationships from time to time, right? Careers, families, healing, the communication. I've got Archangel Gabriel right now trying to help me speak things that I will hope be important and useful to you. So I've really asked Archangel Gabriel, who's the Archangel of Communication, I've asked him to really be with me and help me right now. So communication, arts, spiritual development, when I do my readings, I find so many people that are on a spiritual path. They've come to the conclusion that they know they're supposed to be doing something. Something is changing in their awareness and in their lives, and many of them are getting this beautiful path of spiritual development, and they're not sure what to do or where to go. And I love doing readings for those kind of people because the information that comes through is incredible and a lot of times validates what they already knew but needed a little bit of further information or guidance or who to go to for support, what to expect, and it's just a beautiful thing. Angels also help us with everything. Just, some people have said that asking them to help with frivolous things is not so good. And there have been many times where I've asked angels to help me get someplace on time. Now, I have, for some reason, seemed to always be 3 minutes late. When I go to work, I was always 3 minutes late. It didn't matter how early I left the house. There was always something that would prevent me from getting there, early. And I used to ask the angels to help me get there at the perfect time. I gave up asking to be on time because I didn't know if that was possible. But when I started asking them to help me get there at the perfect time, everything would change. And, miraculously, I remember one day thinking my boss is going to fire me because he was kind of a nitpicky guy. And I think if I showed up 3 minutes late a couple times and he knew about it and said, well, if you're late or you're going to have trouble. Well, I was really panicking, thinking, oh, my gosh, here I am stuck behind every school bus that's making a stop every 2 blocks for the next 3 miles. I'll never make it. I might as well just go home and quit. And I had just asked, angels, please help me get there at the perfect time. Well, I knew I was going to be late, but guess what? I got there about 40 seconds ahead of my boss, was already inside and settled down before he showed up. So I'm just telling you, it may sound frivolous, but if you need a parking space, if you need to get someplace on time, if you don't feel safe somewhere, if you're not sure what to do, just ask your angels to help you. There's always a reason for, a good outcome. Angels they're not like Santa Claus, so they're not just going to deliver your Christmas list to you. But if you ask them out of sincerity, if you ask them for help with something, and if it's for your highest and greatest good, they will help you. So don't be shy. Speaking of God, feel free to insert the preferred name for your creator. Now, angels have been with us since the beginning of existence, right? And since the beginning of our existence. Ever since we were the very first souls, the first time we became a soul, they've been with us since that beginning. And they will stay with us and continue to be with us until double infinity and beyond. They just will never go away. Their love for us is just as constant. One of the many, many wonderful things about angels is that they love us no matter what. Can you imagine? Unconditional love. You could be the most sweetest, kindest person in the world, or you could be a Mr. or Mrs. Cranky Pants Sourpuss. They still love you. If you're sourpuss and cranky, I know they try to nudge you to a happier point of view in life. But I got this beautiful message yesterday, and I want to share it. And it's very simple, but it's very profound. The angels told me that their love is a divine energy that streams forth from the Divine One and is the spark of life. It illuminates and grows. It is a great source of joy. And they wanted me to make sure to tell you that. So if you are lacking happiness in your life, maybe you need to ask your angels to step in. So go ahead at any time. Take a couple minutes to focus within. Focus on your heart and ask your angels for some of that loving energy. It is so warm and so comforting that, just thinking about it, I feel my heart start to get warm and I feel happiness. Have you ever felt this? There is nothing like it in the world. Well, since we all have angels and they all want to help us, it is up to us to ask for their help. The good news is a sincere request for contact with any member of the celestial family will not go unheeded. Let me repeat that. A sincere request for contact with any member of the celestial family will not go unheeded. But because we have free will, they're not supposed to interfere without our permission. So, ask away. Don't be shy. Reach out and touch your angels. But talking to your angels is like talking to a friend. You don't have to be formal. Say what's in your mind. Say what's in your head. They hear you. And a please and a thank you go a long way. So when they do help you, please respect them and let them know that you're grateful. And it's like anything else. The more gratitude you express, it seems like the more things come your way. That holds true when you ask for help with your angels. So, like I said, no Santa Claus list. They are going to help you with the things that are for your highest and greatest good. You know, sometimes we go through things that are very painful in our lives, and we may need help understanding this. We may need healing, and sometimes we need help getting through the next minute or hour. And that's when the most of us reach out to the angelic realm during that, dark night of the soul. But I encourage you not to wait until then. For when that dark night does arrive, you'll get through it much easier when you're already in touch with your divine helpers. And trust me, I've had this experience, and I can tell you that that's true. So get to know your angels before you need them. So who do you ask for? Well, your guardian angel. That's a great start. We all have that guardian angel. They know us inside and out. They know everything about us, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So start with your guardian angel. And most people's guardian angels are kind of fun, too. And, this is important. I understand that it is not easy to have a relationship or converse with someone or something that you can't necessarily see, hear, or feel. And here I am asking you to do just that. If you've never experienced this kind of thing before, you might feel like you're having a conversation with air or a cloud. But I promise you that if you have faith, even just a little, if you have trust, if you have patience, you will be able to communicate with your angels. You do have to listen. And what's important to know is people experience this communication in different ways. This is really important. I used to feel lacking in some way because I couldn't see a physical angel in front of me, and I'd read that some people can. Well, I hear them and see them, but not in a 3D physical form. Some people don't hear them, but they feel them. Some people see them but don't hear them. And everybody's wired differently. You're just wired that way. So you may have a stronger sense of hearing or a sense of feeling or a stronger sense of knowing. But whatever way that comes to you is the right way for you. So don't compare yourself to others and the way that they're receiving their messages, because we're all different. Another important point to remember is that angels are love. Their energy is love, and they will never, ever, 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 ever tell you anything that is detrimental or scary or disapproving. They will always be supportive. They may give you a little nudge, telling you, hey, straighten up and fly right. But they will never tell you to do anything that's harmful to yourself or anybody else. So if you ever get any messages along those lines or any feeling, those are definitely not your angels. And I would urge you to ask Archangel Michael to step in and take care of that little business. But if you have experienced those angelic communications, please reconnect and strengthen them. Keep working on strengthening them, because it's kind of like having a conversation. Well, it is like having a conversation with someone whose language is vastly different from your own. And truly it is. It takes focus, definitely determination, and a strong sense of humor for sure. But it is an investment that you will not regret and can open a whole new world of incredible joy, peace, and love. So go for it. Just go for it. Some people don't feel or believe that they're worthy of divine communication or love, which is very, very sad. And perhaps they've changed their views on spirituality or religion, or life has happened, or they've done things that are regrettable. But whatever the case, I want you to know that regardless of your choices, your past, your religious beliefs, everybody's got to know that you are absolutely, positively, divinely loved. And again, all you need to do is ask. Ask for your angels, and in about 30 seconds, and I'm not exaggerating, in about 30 seconds, your life will change for the better. There's no risk, there's no cost, and there's 100% guarantee. So how about if we take a couple minutes right now and invite our angels to shower us with their attention and their light and their love. So if you are driving, if you're operating equipment or doing something that needs your full attention, please listen to this portion of the program later in its archived form, because we don't want anybody to have any oopsies. So take just a second, and we'll start by focusing within. Focus on your heart. Take some calm breaths. I need to do that. Take some deep calming breaths. Focus on your heart. Let go of any stress, worries, concerns, and ask your guardian angel to come and be with you right now. And you may feel that sensation as warmth. You may sense light surrounding you. You may feel like you're getting a giant warm hug. You may hear a whisper of loving words in your ear. You may just have a knowing of calmness, of support, and of love. You ask your angel for a gift. And maybe if this is the first time you've done this, you may just hear them saying, "We are with you." And sometimes that's all you need to get started. We thank you, angels. Thank you, God. And thank you, listeners. Well, how was that? How did that feel? What messages did you get? Make sure you write them down. And try to remember that feeling, because you can return to that state of divine love anytime. All you need is a couple of minutes. So I hope that makes your day a little bit brighter, and I hope that encourages you to talk to your angels more often. You know, my mom was so sweet. She called me about half an hour before my show here started, and she reminded me that if you want something, just go for it. It doesn't matter. If you want it bad enough, you'll get it. So don't be discouraged if you didn't feel or hear anything. But if it's something you want, just keep trying and trying, and you'll get it. And that was a great message. Aren't moms great? Well, I think that I have been advised that there are some callers waiting to talk to me. So I am ready. All right. Hello, this is Laura.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Who am I speaking
my name
to?
is Erica. Erica?
Hi, Erica.
Hi.
Nice to meet
I was
you.
hoping, nice to meet you as well. I was hoping to connect to my angels. I just want to know if they see someone new coming around, like a good match, or whatever you see with career. I just started a new job, and I really like it. And it's crazy who you meet that will help you later on.
Okay. Give me just a minute here, Erica. And what I want you to do, Erica, is make sure that you connect in your heart. And I want you to ask your guardian angel to be with you right now as well. And let me know when you're done doing that.
I'm done.
Okay. So you said you just got a new job?
Yes, last month.
Oh, congratulations. Okay, and you want to know? So what is your one question?
Well, let's just talk about career. What you see with this job. I started in the first week, or on the 10th and 11th of December, and yeah, I don't know. I just want to know what you see with that job. So far, I like it. It's a very mental kind of job. I work at the juvenile detention center, so you just got to be, mentally prepared for anything.
Yes, indeed. What the angels are telling me, Erica, is that you are a way shower, and you have the capability, and it sounds like something that you've been working up to for a while, and that is to provide a light to people that don't see it, don't know it's there. What is your job there at the center?
I'm a correctional officer, and I pretty much babysit and mentor in a way the kids sometimes if they ask for your help or advice or
Beautiful. That's
well.
Exactly the right thing for you. So the angels are telling me that you're going to be tested and tested and tested by these children, and they're saying that it is not that being tested by these children that are in difficult situations, sometimes that's the only way they know to communicate when they feel a lot of emotion or when they feel very strongly about something, and staying steady and strong and making sure that they are reminded of the goodness within them, and the heart within them is of vital importance and will make a significant difference in their life. So it's moral support. It's just letting them know that they are cared for and loved, and kind of like what I'm talking about today, that whenever you need help, all you need to do is ask for it, and you have to have some faith and trust and courage, and I'm hearing courage is a really strong thing that they're going to need. You are being divinely guided, and there are, you've got a lot of angels that are specifically the guardian angels of these children that are really there to help you. So I'm being told for you to ask the angels when you get stuck, you don't know how to handle a situation or one of the children's behaviors, just ask for guidance. Stay calm, stay steady, stay grounded, and make sure that you also are not getting burned out. So if you feel like you're getting burned out or overwhelmed, make sure you do a lot of energy clearing at the end of every day so that you can refresh and bring that fresh energy and insight to the children. But that's a really important mission for you right now. So they said enjoy it. It has a lot of potential for personal growth and also in leadership for you eventually. So stay focused on the positive, even though you're going to be surrounded with the negative. It is your light to shine, and shine it as bright as you possibly can. Okay?
Mhm. Yeah.
Thank you for calling.
I really like it. Thank you.
Well, good. It sounds like you're in the right place doing the right thing. So keep going, girl.
Thank you.
Thank you, Erica. Thanks, honey. All the best. All righty. I have another caller with area code 954, I think it is. 954.
Hello.
Hey there. How are you?
Hi, it's Mary from Florida. Thank you for taking
from Florida. How you doing?
Well, a little rough start to this year for me. There's been a change in a relationship, and it's left a financial upset now for me to cover my bases. And also, I'm struggling with a health issue, so that's not good. And also, I have a car problem, so I've been hit with a double. I'm trying to wade through this. I have been calling on my angels, especially Archangel Michael, to get things up and working for me. But
excellent.
It was sudden, so it's still trying to be released.
If anyone can make it happen, for sure, it's Archangel Michael, right?
Yeah.
I just love him. So, all right, Mary. So let me ask you this. What is the most, and I've got time for about one question only, so which one is the most important to you? What would you like help with more than anything else?
Right now, I need to get my financial situation moving and be able to cover the expenses I presently have, and just stay put right now. Just get things back on equal footing, take care of my car, and do what I need to do to survive right now.
Do you have something up for sale, like a house or something?
Oh, no. I wish I did. No. My car isn't even that valuable. It's an old car, so I need to hang on to it. Can't even buy a new car yet.
Okay. So let me ask, let's just stick with Archangel Michael. All right, Archangel Michael, what does Mary need to know for her highest and greatest good about her financial situation? He says that Archangel Raphael, we need to bring Archangel Raphael. He says there's healing that needs to take place. He said there are things that are in the wings, and they're not quite ready. He says there is healing and letting go that needs to take place on your end before a lot more can happen. And he said this is okay. He's just showing me Archangel Raphael who is the healing angel, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know that.
Right,
Archangel Raphael. I'm sorry?
I have a metal charm that I wear with Archangel Michael on the front and the healing angel on the back.
Excellent. Well, isn't that funny? Because that's exactly what he's showing. He's pointing to Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Raphael is just showering you with this beautiful green healing energy. It's like an emerald green energy. So what he's saying is, Mary, that things look a little bit dicey right now, and that it's difficult when you can't see the future and you feel that your situation is difficult. He says, yes, it is difficult right now, but he would like you to just have some faith and some trust and This is probably going to be the hardest part of all, is having that faith and trust and patience. He says he would like to make sure and spend time with you every day, about 10 minutes, where you can connect with Archangel Michael and have some conversations with him. He will continue to guide you, but be open and honest with him about what you're worried about, and let him show you alternatives. Let him show you solutions. He says there is a lineup of angelic guides they're in a line, and they're just waiting to help move into place to help things happen. But he says there is a part that is kind of closed off for you right now, but sit down and talk. And this is probably about 5 days to a week before things start to change. But it's vitally important for you to sit and talk to him about 10 minutes each day. So how do you talk to Archangel Michael? Well, get on your couch or your comfy chair and just be comfortable. Go within to your heart. Ask God to bring the angels and Archangel Michael to you, and just talk. Hey, Archangel Michael, hello, come on, let's talk. I need your help, please. And then just tell him what you are concerned about, and let him guide you with what your next steps need to be. He says it'll take about 5 to 7 days before things start to change, but once that process gets rolling, things will become easier. He says also expect a couple speed bumps over the next couple of months, maybe till May, before things finally whoosh out. But he says please also ask Archangel Raphael to participate in the healing that needs to take place. He says it's not just from recent things, it's from a lot of past events as well that need to be healed. Oh, he says a little bit tough at the beginning, but once you do, it is a stupendous benefit to have that healing take place, and you'll feel like he's saying you're going to feel like a new woman, and he's like dancing a jig. Oh my gosh, he's just funny.
That's
so what
funny,
that means is that'll can you see that?
I had a message like that before about dancing a jig.
Oh, you have? Okay,
yeah.
Well then that's some serious validation right there. So Thank you very much for calling, Mary, and I wish you so much good things coming your way. So
thank you, and I wish you well on your show. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, many blessings.
Right. Thank you, Mary. All right. Oops. Sorry, making noise on my phone here. Don't mean to do. Okay, I am ready for caller number 8 with an area code of 856. And after that call is finished, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to do an angel reading for all of you. So caller with area code 856, please. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me with area code 856? Hello? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like our friend with area code 856 must have stepped away. So I am just right now, we're getting close to the end of the show. So I'm going to bring about some angel readings for everyone. I am going to work with the Archangel Oracle deck that was written by Doreen Virtue. It is one of my favorite decks by one of my favorite teachers. And then I'm going to have a special pull from Mike Dooley's Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection. Another one of my favorite decks. It is not. It always just has just the right thing at the right time. So if you will join with me, again, we're going to focus on our hearts. I ask God to surround us all with love, light, wisdom, guidance, and healing. And at this time, I'm also going to ask Archangel Raphael to send some special healing to some very special people, and that would be to Nicole in Florida, Marcia in Brazil, and Monica in Arizona. So Archangel Raphael, if there's any healing that needs to be done for anybody else, please do so at this time. We could always use healing. Archangel Michael, please protect everyone during this and at all times. Archangel Gabriel, I ask for your guidance in getting these most important messages to people. And also, Archangel Gabriel, please remind everyone to talk to their guardian angel. So here we go. All right, so I'm shuffling this beautiful card deck and asking for what messages everybody needs to know right now for their highest and greatest good. And while I shuffle these cards, thank you all for joining me today on my first show. And I really look forward to having you on the next show, where I will have the amazing Carol Ann Carey, the psychic medium of Sarasota. She is a wonderful person, a wonderful medium who reads from the heart. And I find the work that she does to be some of the most healing work ever. When you lose someone that you love, and it's difficult not to be able to talk with them, she's the one that can remind you that all is well, that love never dies. And I find her work to be incredibly healing. So that is part of the healing that I would like to share with all of you next week. And she also, by the way, stay tuned, she also has a show coming up. So stay tuned for that. And I'm getting an awful lot of cards out of this deck here. This is exciting. Okay, so bear with me here. Oh, my goodness. 1, 2, 5 cards from the Archangel Oracle deck. Well, this is really interesting because remember earlier I was talking about patience, and the first card is from the beautiful Archangel Jophiel. She is the angel that helps us see the beauty in things and the silver lining in every cloud, so to speak. But she's reminding you, your dreams are blooming much more quickly than you realize. And so the things that you're asking for are coming to fruition. And sometimes we don't see them right away because, like a garden, it takes time to grow. And I think that's one of the biggest things we struggle with is not being able to see an instant outcome. But please have patience and know that the things that you are trying to develop or trying to grow and the things that you really want in your life, if they're for your highest and greatest good, they're in process and they're happening, but it's a process and it takes time. So be patient and see the beauty in that patience. Archangel Raziel shows up to remind you that you have power and you have the ability to manifest the blessings in your life. So go ahead and ask for the things that you want in your life and ask for guidance in choosing those things because, sometimes what we think we want isn't always the best for us. Stay focused on that. And again, patience comes into play here. Archangel Jeremiah is telling you, you know what, there's been some difficulties, but you're over the hump and the worst is behind you. And so things are going to smooth out. Oh, beautiful. And the angel Raguel is telling you, we're here and we're talking to you and we're around you. So pay attention to those feelings or those messages because this is our guidance. And we're here to tell you that we are here to talk to you and to guide you and to be with you. So listen and pay attention to those feelings and those little nudges, whether it's on a billboard or in a song or a feather falls in front of you or a message that you get or knowing or a message that somebody gives to you. Sometimes those are ways the angels will give you messages, but pay attention because they're here to give you messages. Archangel Sandalphon is here to tell you this beautiful message that your prayers have been heard and answered, so have faith. So the moral of the story is things are happening, things are smoothing out, things are getting better, so keep asking for what you want in life. Pay attention to our angelic messages and guidance because we hear you, we love you, and we care for you. Ooh. Love those messages. From Mike Dooley's deck, and this is beautiful. It's sometimes the good is hidden. And isn't this just what we were talking about with sometimes we can't see the beauty in things? So this goes right along with Archangel Jophiel. But this card reminds you to find the good in what was said or asked. It is always there, even if they didn't mean for it to be there. The clues for what you want are hidden all around you. So find the good. It's always there. Just look for it and have patience while it develops and pay attention to your angelic guidance. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being with me today. I am so looking forward to getting to know you. Don't hesitate to email me, Laura at angelsandhealinglight.com. You can visit my website. You can book an appointment for a reading or a healing. And otherwise, I look forward to connecting with you next week when we talk to Carol Ann Carey. The week after that, I will have Joanne Brokus. She will be joining us to talk about her beautiful healing, angelic healing, spiritual healing, her books. She's just another wonderful human being. Oh, and I've got a wonderful lineup coming up. So stick with me. Stay tuned until next week when we get more angel messages and we talk to Carol Ann. I ask you all to have a wonderful, blessed week. Ask your angels to help you. Be well and be happy. And don't forget, my mom said, go for it. Go for what you want. Blessings, everybody. We'll see you next week.